Yes, hello. We're at the Bluegrass World of Wheels Custom Car Show 2023. I'm here with Chris Van Arsdale and his 1930 Model A Ford. It's a beautiful vehicle. Tell me the story about it, sir.
25 years ago, I found an ad in a paper for a Model A truck. It was up by Chicago. It was in pieces, so I got it. Actually, I tried to talk my buddies into buying it to start with, because I didn't really know much about the hot rod, how to build a truck. So nobody would buy it, and it was such a great deal that I went up and bought it, and thought I could make something out of it kind of cool. So did the chop, the channel, bob the bed, did all the traditional hot rod stuff. The motor came from a guy I worked with, mentioned that he had an old Chrysler Hemi, and I was going to put a flathead Ford in it, keeping it all traditional. But he wanted a flathead Ford for his project, and so I traded him the flathead Ford
for the Hemi. Right.
And so that's how I came about that. It's got a Muncie 4-speed in it. It's got a Franklin quick change rear end. I cut it down and narrowed it myself. Made the, out of scrap parts, made the intake manifold, the dual fours. eBay stuff. My uncle gave me the chrome-plated generator, said if I'd use it, he'd give it to me. So it runs a generator. It's all 12 volt. It's called, on the side you see it says leftover special, mostly because most of the parts are left over from other projects.
I got you.
That's, yeah. And
right, very cool.
Yeah. The frame is boxed 1/4-inch plate front to back. That were the sheet metal guy that I go to has a shear. He says anything under the shear is left over and you can have it. So there again, they're just left up. The grill insert is expanded metal from underneath the shear at the metal shop. It's just made out of just a bunch of leftover parts.
Well, I think that might be what makes it cool, you know? You've turned a bunch of, I guess, I don't want to disparage your vehicle here, but you took a bunch of junk and turned it into something, you know, something special, right?
Yep. The exhaust is Volkswagen Dune Buggy Stingers that I made the headers out of. They've got a baffle in them, so it's not too horribly loud.
Yeah, here we go. Thank you.
Grab my stuff. One of my closest friends, Mikey Brown, did the upholstery for me. I had done it myself originally, and I drove through it after 20 years. And Mikey stepped up and redone it for me.
So you've had the vehicle for 25 years?
Yeah.
So that's just a labor of love.
It is a ball. And I've had it Chicago, Tennessee, all through Illinois. I just enjoy driving it, and I do. And as you can tell, it's got nicks and scratches, and it's just
slightly imperfect, but it's beautiful anyway.
It cleans up well.
Right,
you know,
right.
This is going to the prom for this truck. So get it all cleaned up.
Right.
Yeah, the paint is just blue. It doesn't even have a name. It was
just blue.
Just blue. Yeah, it was at Napa. It was $40 a gallon. So I painted it.
That's the way to go, man. That's the way to go.
I painted it, and it stayed on there.
These are the VW.
Yeah, the Stinger.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I made all these pipes were used to be you could buy 50 bends for $50 at Speedway Motors, and that's what these are. And you just cut the lengths that you need, and I made the head flange on a drill press out in the garage.
I wonder how many of these guys would be jealous about how much you paid to get this thing done.
It was pretty inexpensive, you know, to get it together. It typically has white walls and chrome reverse wheels on it and different air cleaners, but I decided to change it to an early 60s style hot rod instead of a late 50s. And so changed the air cleaners and the tires and wheels, but it's always had drag slicks on it. The slicks really fit the truck well, so always run a bigger tire, as big as I can. That's about it right there.
Well, it is a cool vehicle.
Thank you so much.
Man, I appreciate you giving me the time. Anything else you want to share about it? You got any good stories about it? You know?
I take it to the drag strip. I race it at the just nostalgia drags. You know,
Right.
it does okay. It's a mid to low 13-second truck.
Nice.
You know.
Okay.
So that's about it. I just drive the crap out of it.
Ha!
So probably been through 3 sets of tires. I don't know how many miles are on it. I'd say probably 35 or 40,000. You know, over the last 23 years it's been on the road.
No, it's very cool. I thank you for your time, sir.
Yep.
I'll let you know when this is going to go live, and please subscribe to our channel.
I sure will. Thank you.